Morning, Darlene.
Good morning, Brian.
It's crazy sunny up here this morning, isn't it?
This is the sunniest it's ever been.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Can't see anything.
We think the camera's on.
Yeah.
Anyway,
This is a rooftop ramble regarding what?
regarding diet, health, weight,
Okay.
general fitness.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's basically going to focus on what works for you.
Yeah, what
Or-
does work? What works?
Yeah. So I guess we're back on track.
Yes, we can say that.
So I would say, I mean, sometimes you think something is true and it's not.
Yes.
So I always thought it was true that I really didn't need any support. Like I would never go to Weight Watchers. I don't need that kind of support, right? And some people do, which is fine.
Yeah.
But the other day, we've been struggling a little bit. We got a message from Wendy, who watches our videos, and she said that, hi Wendy, that we help motivate her, and that she's lost 40 pounds, right? And I mean, that's crazy. We motivated her, and she's lost way more than I have, and she had less to lose.
She's
right?
doing fantastic.
And I found that just that comment alone kind of motivated me to get back on track, and kind of sort things out.
And really solidly back on track.
So if you think you're the kind of person that doesn't need any support and that type of a group doesn't make any sense, that's fine. Some people have support at home or whatever. But I think maybe for some people, that might be something that helps. We're all different, right?
Yeah, we're all different. Good point. So what works for one is not necessarily going to work for another, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Find what works for you. How do you know if it's how do you know when it's working? I guess the obvious answer is the scales, right?
Yeah, I mean, really, if you're trying to lose weight and that's one of your goals, and people say being overweight doesn't mean you're not healthy. True enough, right? But if you know that you're carrying an extra 40 or 50 pounds, like a significant amount of weight, and you go on a diet program for 6 months and you've gained 5 pounds, that particular program probably isn't a great fit for you.
Right.
But sometimes the changes you have to make are really, really small.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing, the Chang train, right?
Good point. Yes.
That's a small change. So we went out, I've been on track for about, like a week, not a lot, but doing really well.
Yes.
I increased my protein, kept my carbs extremely low, like 15 grams of carbs a day, and I was riding my bicycle. Love the bicycle, by the way.
The bicycle is a huge win for you.
Yeah, so for a week I was losing a little bit of weight, like every single day, which is crazy, right? And motivating. So we went out for lunch with some friends, and I ordered, it's hard in Thailand to order stuff that's keto friendly, and there was a real language barrier there.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
A great place. But anyways, I just said I didn't have a beer. I had water, and I had a Caesar salad, and it came with croutons, and I was that goofy guy that didn't eat the croutons, right? And it's just because I was making a point.
Yeah.
So I had some lettuce, and I had a small amount of chicken with a little bit of grated Parmesan on it. I was right on track, and I was really proud of myself. And I realized the problem with me is it's the Chang. It's having a beer.
No.
You know what it is.
I know.
So what I said was, when I went there, I figured, well, maybe I'll just sit back and have a beer and whatever. But the thing is, if I had a beer or two at a restaurant and didn't bother eating, first of all, it's kind of weird. The other thing is, on the way home, I'd pop into the 7-Eleven and buy 3 more beers.
Yeah.
I would never have a small Caesar salad in a restaurant and on the way home buy 4 Caesar salads
No, you
to
would
take
not.
home.
That's a great point.
So I just figured, okay, if you're really being honest with yourself, that's where I run into problems. It's 3 beers means order a pizza.
Yeah.
Right? So, technically that's what happens. So I think I'm really comfortable going forward. So talking to people online, Brad and Glenda sent me a message, man, they're crazy. I don't know how long they've been doing keto, and I shouldn't speak for them, right?
No.
But they've been doing it 3 to 5 years, let's say, like a long time. And I said to them, because I've been off the rails, I wanted him to say, oh yeah, I go off the rails all the time. They've never been off the rails, right?
They're amazing.
Yeah, like they go out for dinner and maybe eat something that night that wasn't what they was on their menu plan. But he said they don't even do that anymore.
No.
So, I mean, that's a rock star performance. So I figured, well, if they can do that.
We aspire.
Right, but if they can do that, certainly I can at least acknowledge what some of my weak points are.
Yeah.
And that's one of them. So for me, I can go out to eat, and it's not as big a deal as having a couple beers, right?
Yeah.
A couple beers says grab a bag of chips.
It does.
And I do. So you can still do that periodically, but I've decided to kind of refocus. So if you're the person, whatever you're doing has to work for you.
Yes.
Making those changes for me seems to be working.
Yes.
And if I tell you that every diet for everybody that works is going to be a little different, there's nothing, I mean, maybe a vegetarian diet will work. I don't know. I'm sure it does.
I'm sure it does.
But if I said to somebody, oh, here's a spinach diet, and they hate spinach, I swear they might do it for an hour or a day or 3 days. You have to like your food.
Yes.
It has to fit your budget.
Yes.
And I think personally for me, it has to be relatively high protein, low carb, and healthy fat. Not a lot of fat, more protein. That's what works for me. But yeah, whatever you're doing out there, good luck to you,
Yeah.
right? And hopefully you'll find something, but you've got to keep changing it up, right?
Yeah.
So like I said, I gained 10 pounds in the last 2 months.
Yes.
So clearly what I was doing
Yeah. That was not.
needed a bit of a
It
tune-up.
needed tweaking. Yeah, for sure.
And I did.
Yeah, you just have to make a small change here and there. Maybe
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be radical. You don't have to get all bent out of shape. Just do something and see if it works.
Right. Oh, and the exercise thing, I'd walk
Yes.
20 kilometers a day, and honestly, it was
Yes.
boring. There's a treadmill here and a gym. For me to go in and get on a treadmill for 2 hours, I swear to God, I'd rather jump off the building. That's not really true. But it's tedious, right?
Yes.
I find about 20 minutes on a treadmill, I've had enough.
Yeah.
I can ride my bike 4 hours a day and love every minute of
Well,
it.
yeah,
Right?
that's fun.
So yeah, I think you have to find things on all aspects of your life that work as far as exercise, mental health, whatever it is, stuff that works for you personally. Just because somebody else goes to a gym or somebody else does that doesn't mean it's right for you.
No, find what's right for you.
Yeah, and
in
run.
all aspects of life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and run with it.
yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks, folks.
Bye now.